Control. It's a noun for some, verb for others. When we're good, we say we have control. When things are good, we say things are under control. But when we're not so good, we say we lose control. In church, when things get bad, we say that things are out of control. Whether a noun, a verb, or adjective, control is a confusing thing. I might not have control all the time, but I know a divine physicist who has control, who is under control, and who is control. Jesus of Nazareth is a man who knows how to control. In Luke chapter 8, Jesus is completely in control. He has a busy weekend, and he is in control so much, he stands up and he hushes a storm. After the storm is over, he shuts up his haters and skeptics beyond reasonable doubt with a calm, controlled response. The disciples see Jesus' control, and they respond with a question. What manner of man is this that even the winds and waves obey him? Jesus is in control. After he hushes the storm and makes the storm lose its breath, he has something else that needs to be put in control. You see, when the winds were out of control and the disciples were losing control, they asked Jesus a rhetorical question. Do you care that we perish? Jesus, do you care? How can you ask Jesus, does he care? He who numbers the hairs on your head. He who knows the thoughts of your mind. He who bottles up all of the tears in your eyes. How can you ask him the question, do you care? They asked him the question, do you care, after they wake him up. They are afraid of his character. Reason with me. If he bottles up the tears in your eyes and knows the thoughts of your mind, and he doesn't hold it against you, why wouldn't he care? After he hushes the storm, the Bible says that they sail to the region of the Gerasenes, which is across from the lake from Galilee. After Jesus calms the storm, he heads to the region of the Gerasenes. The region of the Gerasenes is across from Galilee on the eastern side of the sea. In Galilee, people and children play in the streets. In Galilee, unemployment is low and employment is high. In Galilee, miracles happen and people rejoice. But Jesus leaves the place of blessing and goes across the Sea of Galilee. Jesus not only cared about the good folks in Galilee, but he also cared about the people in the Gerasenes. The place that's the opposite of Galilee. The place that borders the cemetery. Jesus leaves the pristine Galilee and goes to the drug-infested area of the Gerasenes. I'm glad that Jesus leaves Galilee and goes to Gerasenes, because I didn't live in Galilee all of my life. There were times when Jesus had to come to my neighborhood just to get a word into me. Jesus sees a cemetery, and just as he approaches death, the remnants of the storm begin to dissipate. The clouds begin to pierce the darkness. All of the howling has ceased, and the birds begin to sing because dawn has come. The sun is piercing the atmosphere with its rays because the Son of God is on a mission of